I'm going to show you a quick tutorial about how to make buttons for your Canvas course. So here you can see I'm in one of my Canvas courses, and down here these colored boxes are buttons that I created using Google Draw. So the great thing about buttons is they're a good way to make your course a little more visually appealing. They can also be linked to other pages in your course as well as external links. So what I'm going to want to do is have one tab open to Canvas and one tab open to my Google Drive. In my Google Drive, I like to organize all of my buttons for Canvas in the same folder, so I would suggest that. And once I'm in that folder, I'm going to come up here to the New button and come down to More and choose Google Drawing. That is going to open up a blank canvas like this, which I can use to make a button. So I'm going to come up here to the Shape tool and select what shape I want my button to be. So maybe I want it to be an arrow. I'm going to draw my button. And then if I want to add text to my button, I'm just going to double click twice on the shape, and it's going to give me a cursor. So I'm going to say this is a button to tell people to go on to the next page in my Canvas course. Okay, so now I can change the font to something that I like. I can make it larger. I can move it into the center of the button. And then I can change the colors. So I can use this paint tool to make my button a better shape. I can thicken the edges of my button by changing the line weight. Okay, so once I have my button the way I like, I'm going to take the corner of my canvas and shrink it so it fits nicely around my button. If you don't do that, then all that white space that's there is going to also be in your Canvas course. So it's important to shrink it down as much as possible. Sometimes you might have to move it into the corner and then adjust your canvas around your button. Okay? Don't worry about how big the button looks, because when you put it into Canvas, you can adjust the size. Okay? I'm going to give the button a name so I remember what it is later. And now I'm ready to publish my button to the web. So I'm going to come over here to File and come down to Publish to the Web. Okay, I want a link. The image size doesn't matter, and I'm going to hit Publish. It's going to ask me if I'm sure. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to copy this link and go back to my Canvas browser. Now I want to come and find the course that I want to add this button to. So I'm going to put it into this digital integration course. We're going to come down here and click on the Pages tab. And this will allow me to see all the pages that have already been created in my course. And I can decide whether I want to link that button to a page that already exists, or if I need to make a new page to put that button on. So it defaults to show you the home page. I'm going to click this View All Pages button so that I can see all of my pages. And I previously created a page for my button called Button. So I'm going to go ahead and click to open that page. And this is where I'm going to put my button when it loads. So I'm going to want to come up here and hit the Edit button. And once I'm in editing mode, then I'll be able to insert my button as an image. So I'm going to select this little embed image icon. And it's going to give me a couple choices. So what I have is a URL from Google Drive when I published that image to the web. So I'm going to paste that in here. And then I'm going to hit Update. And there's my button. So now I can click on my button and change the size. I can also link it. So if I want to link it to an external link, I'm going to select Link to URL here and then paste that link. Or if I want to link it to something already in Canvas, I'm going to come over here to the side and select what I want it to link to. So if I want it to link to another page in my course, I would just highlight the button and select that page. Or I could even link it to an assignment I created, a quiz, an announcement, a discussion post. So there's a lot of options for what you can link your buttons to. You can also link a button to a file you've uploaded for your course, or even another image that was uploaded from your computer. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here and hit save. And now I should be able to see my page that I created with my button ready to go. And I can click on my button to make sure that the link works. And you can see that it's does. It's redirecting me to another page called Agenda for Day 3. Okay, so that was a little tutorial on how to create buttons for your Canvas course to make your Canvas course more visually appealing. Thank you for listening.